Dear students, in this video we are learning the construction of triangles, special cases. We are learning to construct a triangle given its perimeter and its two base angles. Let us see how to construct triangle XYZ in which XY plus YZ plus ZX is equal to 20 centimeters. That is, the perimeter of the triangle is given and not each and every side of it separately. So we have to consider this perimeter and we need to construct the triangle. And two base angles, angle Y is equal to 45 degrees and angle Z is equal to 60 degrees is given to us. With this information, we need to construct the triangle XYZ, and that's how it is very special triangle. Now, what do we need before constructing this construction triangle, the special triangle? Now you need to know how to construct angles using ruler and compass. As you know, students, we need to construct two base angles. Angle Y is equal to 45 degrees and angle Z is equal to 60 degrees. And you need to know how to construct perpendicular bisector of the line segment, because two times we have to construct perpendicular bisectors in this construction. For two different line segments, we need to construct perpendicular bisectors. So you should be aware of the procedure of constructing the perpendicular bisector of the given line segment. And you need to know construction of angle bisector too. So before learning about how to construct this special triangle, you just go through these ones. Now let us start constructing. So let us start drawing it. We need to draw mark the point A and B at a distance of 12 centimeters and join these 2 points to get the line segment AB. This is the perimeter of the given triangle, children, and not the base for the required triangle. It is the perimeter. The sum of all three sides is being drawn here from A to B. So now our next task is to construct the angle 45 degrees at A here. So what is the procedure, children? You need to take some convenient radius and draw arc on this as shown here. And then with the same radius, you need to intersect from this point as center. You need to intersect the arc which we are drawing right now. So let us see the procedure. We are constructing angle 45 degrees here. For that, we need to construct 90 degrees first, and then we'll be drawing the angular bisector of it to get 45 degrees. Look at the procedure keenly, children. Now, mark the point of intersection of this arc with our line segment AB, and with that point as center, with the same radius, draw arcs. The first arc covers 60 degrees and the second arc 120 degrees. Now we'll be bisecting these two. Just observe children, without changing the radius. With the points of intersection of these arcs, we are drawing two more arcs, bisecting our angle to get an angle of 90 degrees. Now this 90 degrees angle has to be bisected to get 45 degrees. For that, we'll repeat the same procedure. We'll be drawing arcs from the 2 points on this angle and just draw the ray passing through A and the points of intersection of these two arcs. Now, on the other side at B, we need to construct angle 60 degrees. Now, you know very well, children, for constructing angle of measure 60 degrees, you need to take some convenient radius and then with B as center here, draw the arc and Repeat as we did earlier. At A, mark the point of intersection, and with that point as center with the same radius, you draw arc on the previous arc, join it, yes, if you measure with the protractor you will be just getting 60 degrees here. That is how it is constructed. Now our next task is to draw the angle bisector. As I was speaking earlier, children, we have to draw angle bisectors twice. That is, we have to draw angle bisector of 45 degrees here, and also the angle bisector of this 60 degrees which we have drawn at B. Right now in our construction we have seen the perimeter. The line segment AB is the perimeter of the required triangle. We have constructed 45 degrees here, and we have constructed 60 degrees here, and we have even measured with the protractor to check whether we got 60 degrees or not. Of course, it is 60 degrees. Now, our next task is to construct angle bisectors of at A, that is this 45 degrees, and also the angle bisector of 60 degrees. Let us see the procedure. Mark the points of intersection of this arc. You know very well. Now from these points of intersection, without changing the radius, you have to draw two more arcs to intersect each other. And if you join this intersecting point of these two arcs with A and extend it further, you will get the angle bisector of A. Angle A is bisected. Repeat the same procedure at B. Take some convenient radius, draw the arc as shown, and mark the points of intersection, and then without changing the radius, whatever radius you have taken earlier, without changing that radius, you draw two more arcs as shown in the construction, and draw one more arc intersecting the previous one. And now join the point of intersection of these two arcs with B to get the angle bisector of B. Now these two angles are bisected, children. We have drawn two angle bisectors. Now let us mark the point of intersection X. Now our next task is to draw the perpendicular bisectors of AX. We have to draw the perpendicular bisector of this line segment AX and also the line segment BX. As I was saying, we have drawn two angle bisectors, and now we are going to construct two perpendicular bisectors. One for the line segment AX, one for the line segment BX. Now to draw the perpendicular bisectors, you need to take more than half of the length of this line segment AX, more than half of it, and draw arcs on either sides of AX with A as center ones as shown, and draw another arc on the other side of AX. Now with X as center, draw two more arcs with the same radius intersecting the previous arcs, and now join them. Mark the points of intersection and join these two points to get the perpendicular bisector of the line segment AX. Now we need to do the same thing here with BX. Take more than half of BX as radius. Draw arcs on either sides of BX with B as center, and now repeat it with A as center with the same radius intersecting the previous arcs. Now mark the points of intersection of these arcs and try to join these two points to get the perpendicular bisector of the line segment BX. So let us see, children, what we have done till now. We have drawn the line segment AB, which is equal to the perimeter of the required triangle. Then we have constructed 45 degrees here at A, and we have constructed angle 60 degrees at B, and then we have constructed the angle bisector of 45 degrees here at A, and also the angle bisector 60 degrees at B here. And then we got two line segments AX and BX. We have constructed the perpendicular bisector of AX and also the perpendicular bisector of BX. Now we got 2 points here. You can see here this perpendicular bisector has intersected AB at a point. We'll be marking this point, and similarly the perpendicular bisector of BX also intersected the line segment AB at one more point. These are the points which we require to get our required triangle. Let us mark these 2 points. Let us mark this point as Y and Z. Join XY, join XZ. So the triangle XY Z, that is XY, one of its sides, then the other side YZ, and then the other side XZ is our required triangle. Let us measure our angles. As we are saying, XYZ is our required triangle. Now angle Y should be 45 degrees. Let us measure angle Y using the protractor. Yes, we got it as 45 degrees. And angle Z is 60 degrees. Yes, we got our base angles. And let us measure this length. The Y is 6.8 centimeters. XZ is 5.6 centimeters. And YZ is 7.6. If we add up all these, we are getting, yes, 6.8 plus 5.6 plus 7.6 is 20 centimeters. That is a perimeter which we have considered is 20 centimeters. And we got the perimeter of this triangle XYZ as 20 centimeters. Right. Now let us see how these are equal. Now just look at the construction. You can observe as Y is a point on the perpendicular bisector of AX. You can see that this Y will be at equal distance from its endpoints A and X. That is, AY will be equal to XY. So this length is equal to this length. Similarly, on the other side, Z is a point on the perpendicular bisector of XB. So BZ will be equal to XZ. So this length is equal to XZ. That's how what we have considered in the initial AB is equal to 20 centimeters is equal to the perimeter of this triangle. Now let us check the construction steps. Draw a line segment AB of length 20 centimeters. Then construct angle 45 degrees at A and angle 60 degrees at B. And then we need to construct the angle bisectors of these two angles. And then we need to construct the perpendicular bisectors of the line segment AX and XB. The perpendicular bisectors intersect XB at Y and Z respectively. And that's how we get our required triangle XYZ.